Is Phyllis leaving Y&R now that she murdered Jeremy Stark? Welcome to USA 24, my channel Fantasy. Is Phyllis Summers leaving Y&R now that she has murdered Jeremy Stark? Young and the Restless aired the shocking episode today in Canada, and it will be available to US viewers on Monday. So, will she be forced to flee now? Spoilers for Young and the Restless. Phyllis Summers murders Jeremy Stark. Next week's Y&R spoilers reveal that Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, murders Jeremy Stark, James Hyde. To be fair, he was about to kill her, but she outwitted him. She got her hands on the scissors and stabbed him to death. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That follows her lying and agreeing to leave town. But Stark knew that if she returned to Genoa City to confess, he'd be locked up again. He wasn't willing to take the risk, even though his new wife assured him that she would confess to fabricating the crime and evidence. Finally, on Young and the Restless, Phyllis realized she couldn't continue to torment her children in this manner. She got to smirk as Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, oversaw Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters' arrest by going to the memorial. She exacted her vengeance on Diane, but at what cost? Her daughter and son, as well as her granddaughter and everyone who cares about her, are devastated. Her options are limited now that she has killed Jeremy Stark. Is Phyllis quitting Y&R? Will Phyllis leave Y&R now that she's been convicted of murder? It's ironic that she wanted her rival to be sentenced to death for murder and then committed one herself. It might be okay if she went to the cops as soon as she killed Jeremy. She could claim that Jeremy devised the plan and kidnapped her to set up Diane. She could then claim she killed him in self-defense, and Stark wouldn't be there to reveal they were Young and the Restless co-conspirators. Instead of thinking along those lines, she wraps Jeremy's body in a shower curtain. She then drags him out of the rundown motel room. She appears to be planning to dispose of his body somewhere. Will Phyllis leave Y&R now that she is still presumed dead and a murderer? She had undoubtedly painted herself into a corner, so she might try to find a way to get out of his grasp while still getting what she wants. On Young and Restless, will Diane still go down for Red's death? If Phyllis decides she has no choice but to leave town, Diane will almost certainly go to prison for her murder. Red, on the other hand, is clearly eager to return to her children, and she's confident they'll forgive her, as she told Stark. She believes this because she has only been gone a few days, whereas Diane was gone for 2 decades and was forgiven. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Chance's investigation will take a turn next week, and we can expect to see her in disguise creeping around Genoa City as she tries to figure it all out. Will she seek advice from her lawyer friend Michael Baldwin, Christian Leblance? After all, he's at ease in the shadows. But, for the time being, we don't expect Phyllis to leave Y&R. She'll figure out a way to make this work after killing Jeremy. She's like a 9-lived cat who always lands on her feet.